What if Dune met the Norse mythology? Or this? Well, today we paint a badass Spacewolf Thunderwolf Rider proxy. Welcome, my name is Hubert and on this channel I learn about miniature painting with you. A few weeks ago I played a very nice 40k game against a very friendly player at my local wargaming club. He has a very unique Space Wolf army composed almost entirely of proxies and kit-bashed minis, so naturally I asked him if I could borrow one to paint. Space Wolves are badass, and they are no joke on the table. Seeing Logan Grimnar shouting, charging and molesting your Catan to death is a sight to behold. Alright, so as you can see, the owner of this model, Q, already built and primed and Zenithal highlighted this rider. This is something I love doing. Borrowing minis here and there, it gets me out of my comfort zone and forces me to see things with a fresh eye. So when I saw this model, I thought I should focus on the wolf and on the axe. Well then, on the menu today, I want to try a new NMM technique for the axe, and I also try to recreate realistic fur for the wolf, from this reference. There is one challenge though. I don't own the grey and blue paints used for the base coats on this model, so I have to be extra careful of what I do while painting. The owner of this model, Q, also uses streaking grime on his army, so we will do the same way today. While using as few paints as possible, here is what I intend to do in order. Base coats for the wolf, saddle, skin and details, streaking grime on then off, non-metallic metal axe with the loaded brush technique, and we will see together why it's important to read the whole tutorial when trying something new. And finally, why not finish with some gems and glowing eyes for the wolf? Let's get to it! Alright, once dry, time to work on the axe. I want to improve my non-metallic metal technique, so why not try a new way to do it? I'll paint the blade on this axe with only black and white, with the loaded brush technique. What I understood was that it relies on a specific way to shape the gradient of your reflections with the movement of the brush, making the tip of the brush moving almost like a snake. Also, trying this with only black and white makes it easier for me to understand how to build the gradient. I tried a few times, looked like shit. I tried again, for 3 hours. Maybe I missed something. Why can't I have a correct gradient? So I searched through the tutorial again.
Alright guys, hello. Today we're gonna act a little bit in it.
Yes, I'm a fucking buffoon for not seeing this earlier. I was using the loaded brush technique without loading the brush. It's quite easy actually. In order to build smooth but short gradient to create the reflection effect, well, to trick the brain into seeing reflections, you load your brush with, in this case, black paint, then dip the tip with white paint. And then the snake-like movement becomes useful. It won't be perfect, far from it, but the goal here is to try. Also, one major issue with this model while painting the axe was the way I had to hold it. It was hard for me to get a good posture. Anyway, let's finish this stormwolf rider. Alright, and now let's take a look at the finished miniature. You can't deny it. This model is badass. This is not a posture you typically see on GW models, and I love it. I spent quite a lot of time on it because of the sheer amount of details, but lucky me, I only had one to paint. His owner, Q, has at least 11 more to paint. If you've tried this loaded brush technique before, let me know what you think about this in the comments. By the way, the owner of this model is a drummer in a very badass band called Mithrandir, so if you want to check them out, I'll put a link in the description. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you very soon for more Necron or Tyrannid stuff. I haven't decided which one yet. So until next time, happy painting!